Hello, welcome to TBS. Today we're going to do a reading on Jennifer Conti, see if she killed her boyfriend, Brian. I've been following the case, but I don't actually have an opinion on it. It's one of those things where it could go either way. We definitely need the cards to figure out what's going on in this case. It's one of those things where she's a lawyer, so she could be definitely a few steps ahead of what's going on here. Or it could also be one of those things where it's the police are involved against her and they're a few steps ahead. So it's hard to say. When I first saw the footage and everything, it seemed straightforward, but that was in the very beginning. It seems a little confusing now with all the lost phone footage and everything. So if you've been following it, cool. If not, that's cool too. Let's just see if the cards, what the cards say. If they give us a definitive answer, which they probably will. I'm kind of excited because this is one of the cases that I actually don't have an opinion on. So I feel really good about going through and seeing what the cards say. So let's ask the cards. Is Jennifer Conti the one that killed Brian, or are his colleagues accidentally or on purpose killed him? It seems very unlikely they would have killed him on purpose, but maybe they got in a fight, maybe someone hit him, who knows, so we'll see. Okay, we got High Priestess here. So that would probably be her. And then we got Eight of Cups, her walking away. Ooh, so that would have to do with her walking away from the scene before it happened, probably, because an Eight of Cups is almost always a positive card for the querent, and we're pretending like she's the querent. So that's really interesting. Here we got nine of coins, saying that she's in charge of her stuff going on here. She's a professional person, and also that she is defending herself. We see this all seems very, what's the word? It seems very innocent. Like this is actually what you would start out with if somebody was saying, yeah, I'm innocent. But this could be her speaking to us, so let's see. Okay, Page of Cups. That could be her love for Brian. It could be the way she feels in the case. Seven of Coins. So that's her putting the work in, and that could be to defend herself or not. I mean, defend herself against criminal charges that are real or not. King of Wands. That could be her attorney or Brian or the other people in this case. And then Hermit is, it's probably not Brian, how he acted or anything, but how she feels right now. And then Two of Wands, so that could be where she was seeing their relationship, like reevaluating it, but it could also be her and the lawyer against the department. And then Strength, her showing strength here. Four of Swords, she's in a resting period in jail. And Eight of Coins, saying that she definitely, let's see here. It would show that she is definitely on the case to defend herself or otherwise. So let's say thank you cards for giving us these, because it shows us kind of how she's coming from, and it does seem very straightforward, meaning there hasn't been deceit shown in the cards. But let's see on the other hand here. Ten of Wands. Okay, so heavy burden. The devil, is she against the devil or is she the devil? People have been generous. She's the star of the show. She's the Queen of Wands. That would say either she has a boyfriend or the kids are on her side. This page of Pentacles here. And then Queen of Cups. Okay, so that could be love of her towards the children or love of her towards this person. So far, I'm getting a feeling of innocence, but once again, let's keep going. Temperance here, showing that she's trying to be logical. And Six of Cups. Okay, so if we take all of this together, it's saying that she is on the children's side and they're on her side. And then Empress being that's how they feel about her, but how she feels about them. And she feels like maybe this is about money. Four of Cups. So once again, maybe she gave people friendship and it wasn't returned. So let's see here. It's on a woman like her, with her face like it is, with her very odd plastic surgery. It is impossible to tell. Also, she's a lawyer, and she's one of those people that is probably more introverted when it comes to her real emotions based on how she looks, which I don't know if you want to go by that or not, but I would say you can use it as kind of information. She definitely isn't a person where people would probably warm up to her at first, and she may not do that to them too. Some of the ladies liked her, some of them didn't, but you can't exactly tell just from what's on the stand, what's being said on the stand, because these are all police wives. I would say if I was judging Brian and her's relationship from the outside, just based on the videos and how they look or how people say they acted, it seemed like they were an unconventional couple, I would say, and either that means it was really working or it really wasn't. So once again, odd. Okay, we have Judgment. She feels in judgment, which she is. Four of Wands. That was either she was looking forward to the marriage to him, or she felt like people judged they shouldn't get married to him. Now this Emperor, in this case, he did not feel like an emperor at all. So this is either how she feels about him, or this is now changing the reading into the guy that owned the house where Brian was killed. So this could either be him or how she sees Brian. So let's see. I think his name's John. Ace of Wands. So this will be showing that John had a big idea, or about putting her. See, now this card, Ace of Wands, is kind of scary because it looks bloody, and that is almost never the case in this card. So it could very well be that John had this bloody idea, this maniacal idea about hurting her and putting this on her because of how they didn't think they were right for each other, or they didn't like her personally. Three of Wands. This shows intent to conceal, perhaps. Queen of Pentacles. This could be how he sees her. John sees her as being a person with many gifts, many talents. She has the law on her side, perhaps. He sees her as somebody who maybe has more than she deserves, or could beat this if needed. Anyone else who reads, you'll know what I'm trying to say. Five of Swords, that doesn't look good. That looks like she's a sacrifice. Two of Cups, could they have been in a relationship? Queen of Swords, this could be that she's telling the truth. He sees her as a truthful person, and he's corrupt, or that She's heartless, and that's how he sees her, John. And then the magician thinking that he can fix this situation in his favor. So what I'm doing here, it's not a regular kind of reading. I'm like going in a circle, going down to the main crux here. And the reason why I'm doing that is just that's how these cards are reading right now. I'm going by what the cards are pushing us towards. I'm kind of like not being in total charge of the situation. I'll go through 5 more cards, and if it still does that, then we'll go and make it yes or no answers. So far we have Jennifer Conti looking innocent, and John looking like a schemer, perhaps. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this would be his buddies. 2 of Wands again. Them having a scheme or a plan. Strength. Them having strength in numbers or being strong or seeing him as strong. 4 of Swords. Some kind of scared of jail situation, or them trying to stay out of jail, or them wanting to put her in jail. And then Fool being starting over on this, and either being the cause of his end or beginning, or deciding to place it on her. So it is getting a little more obscure. Let's shuffle a little bit more, and I'm gonna ask some pointed questions. So what we want to know, spirit cards, is Jennifer being framed? We'll just ask that. Five of Cups. Okay, so 5 of Cups would be that there's regret on her part. So see here how she's alone and sad, and she's pouring out this cup of regret here. It's showing that this would not be the police people against her. This would be her, because the card is showing one woman. It's showing her by the ocean, which is pure emotion. It's showing how she actually feels about the situation. She regrets either what happened or what she did. And she also regrets and looks back in memory of Brian. This is showing that the heartlessness was probably not the focus of what was going on here. Let's get another card. Okay, the Star. So this is saying she's the star of the courtroom, but also she had either seen herself as starting over, or this case had made her start over as a person. I'm reading her spiritually, but also mentally and physically. It's hard because she's not... As a woman, her emotions are changing constantly right now, and she's very frightened. But she's also trying to make a determined stand for her own sovereignty. These cards are positive cards. They're not negative right now. So we'll keep this in mind. Let's do another card here. Okay, and the Hierophant, meaning that she's in charge of the situation, but also that she has a sovereign right to guide over this. Which in actuality is once again positive, meaning for her innocence. And then 5 of Coins is she feels completely bereft. She feels poverty stricken. She feels like everything's been taken from her. So if we look at these are her feelings, and this is how she feels. They're still, it's so positive that, and how she feels against the world. Giant burden, she's going to go down for this. 9 of Cups. She's trying to stay busy with her practice, still behind bars. She's still trying to help her clients. She feels like the Hanged Man. Okay, so with the Hanged Man in here, it means surrender to this situation. There's this whole vibe, this whole reading, that she's innocent. But every single card can be construed the other way, but because of the preponderance of this positive feeling and emotion towards her and like on her behalf through the cards, I'm gonna say that she is probably innocent, and that there was an accident to John and people wanted to blame her instead. But let's ask just to make sure. Was she framed? Chariot, yes. Okay, so that has to be, that's what the cards are saying. Chariot card means that it's a railroad job. Let's ask again. Was she framed? Okay, 7 of Cups and 8 of Coins. So it looks like it was a Frozen type job where just like everything happened at night and everybody was drunk and it was weird and everything. I believe John's wife may have had the idea, but I kind of want to leave that out of this reading for now. One more. 3 of Coins. So, okay, yeah. See here how she looks like the Virgin Mary, and Bridget. This is showing here that slightly being a martyr, 3 people against her. Yeah, so if we want to go with the preponderance of the cards, this does say that she was framed. This is insane because when you first see the case and based on how she looks and how she acts in the courtroom, you would definitely think, oh, of course, like, she just got sick of him and got mad. She's just one of those certain type of girlfriends. But I really do think that plastic surgery did her it actually like hurt her case because she can't show her emotions all the way, or like she seems completely plastic and Botoxed on her face. So people aren't going to be able to feel the same empathy towards her as they do towards other women. But because she's a lawyer, it's going to be hard for her anyway. So the cards are saying it was a snow job. And Knight of Swords, meaning she's going to have to advocate for the truth here, or she's going to get railroaded. Okay, I just want to ask one more thing just to make sure. Is John lying? The Tower, yeah. So he's definitely he's trying. Something so bad must have happened to poor Brian. Something bad must have happened, that he got in a fight or someone hit him on accident or something, and it kind of went into this weird place where it is now. So yeah, I guess she's innocent, and let's see if what the trial will do, what the trial will say, if she'll be able to make it or not. That the testimony I learned about today about the phones was pretty damning against John. 10 of Cups. This shows that she'll be freed, and that she'll get to be with the children. So unexpected. I don't know what you guys think, but let me know in the comments. Thanks.